the recent Lightspeed bundle packs that we had data mined for both Captain Enoch and Night Trooper may not seem at a surface value to be as cost efficient as, say, some of the old historic Lightspeed bundles, where we got several characters at like Relic 5. It was amazing, really good value. However, we have data mined a bunch more Lightspeed bundles coming to the game very shortly. Let's check them out. Coming up first, we have what looks to be a Hutt Cartel Lightspeed bundle, or a Jabba the Hutt Lightspeed bundle. I don't want to jump the gun here and say, hey guys, look, we're getting Jabba in the light. We're not getting Jabba, all right? It's going to be Hutt Cartel units. I don't know. There seems to be a theme running with these Lightspeed bundle packs that we're about to go through, where it just seems to have a couple of characters on the cover. Now, what we can say for almost certain is that this Lightspeed bundle pack will have Bausch and it will have Skiff-Guard Lando. Who knows if it's also going to include characters like Kasantan, or if it's going to include characters like Embo, or characters like Boba Fett. We just don't know at this point, but those are potential characters to be included. It seems a little bit weird to me that we're getting these Lightspeed bundles for Jabba and potentially for Galactic Legend Leia Organa. Come to that in just a moment. When we kind of skipped over a little bit of C, we didn't get stuff like Piet and things like that. I don't think we did in a Lightspeed bundle, but I'm not here to complain. Jabba the Hutt is a fantastic Galactic Legend, probably the single most valuable Galactic Legend you can get in the entire game right now, so this one will be absolutely huge. Coming up next, I could see this one coming a mile off. We had Starkiller about this time last year come out for a pack, complete full requirements, Relic 5, I believe it was $50. Now, Aphra is not a widely farmed legend, and that is because she simply doesn't bring the same bang for your buck that characters like Starkiller do. Her characters are perfectly good and very useful in the game anyway. There are a couple of missions within Rise of the Empire TB that she is required for, her and BT1 and 000, and there are also some Galactic Legends. Sometimes she can take out like Jabba the Hutt, depending on the datacron, depending on the status of the game at the time. Not a bad character, but probably not one many people invested in. Now, whether this gives you BT1, 000, Sana Staros and Hondo, all at Relic 5, I don't know, we can't say at this point, but I imagine that's where it's going to be, and I would be very disappointed if this was more than $50, just because the desire is not there for the player base the same way it is for Starkiller. Coming up next, this is one Lightspeed bundle that I will potentially be very, very interested in getting. This is a Dash Rendar prepared faction kind of setup. It looks like it's at least going to include Dash Rendar, Kira, and the Outrider, all very, very useful characters and ships to have unlocked. The Outrider is, of course, a very valuable ship for the Profundity. Dash Rendar is the pilot, and Kira is also used in special missions in Rise of the Empire TB, and mine is currently sat at Gear 8, so I would be very happy if this one comes to the game. Now, what I'm hoping that this pack includes is actually some of the old historic prepared faction team. Is it going to include characters like Nest and Vandor Chewie and young Lando and young Han Solo and L3 and Kira? Don't know at this point, but I'm really hoping that this is more of a complete faction rather than just these three characters. Again, price point is really going to sort of dictate whether or not this particular Lightspeed bundle is worthwhile, but there's still plenty of very useful characters to get in these Lightspeed bundles. We are not done yet though. There is another faction that I actually do need to gear up, and it is the Tuskens. This looks like we're getting Tusken Chieftain and Tusken Warrior, the two newer Tuskens, as part of a Lightspeed bundle pack. Now, I would be very happy for this because I've got very little investment in either of these. My Tusken Warrior is in fact 3 stars. I've never farmed her shards because I just couldn't be bothered. The crate raid was gone and I was like, I don't want to waste my conquest energy. So potentially, again, I don't know if we're getting a full roster of Tuskens here or just these two. Time will tell. But all the same, pretty valuable units to get geared up. They are pretty good in GAC with the Omicron on Raider. Raider and Aurora are both required for Jabba the Hutt and I want to say Lord Vader as Galactic Legends. So if it does come with a full cadre, this is helping you get towards those relic levels that you need for 2 Galactic Legends. Again, price points are really going to decide the value. This one is just a little bit strange to me. We are getting an Utini Bro pack. Jawas. Now, Jawas is something that many people just do not bother gearing up, and for good reason. They are just pretty terrible. They've got some very, very niche uses inside of, like GAC, beating certain teams like Mon Mothma teams or Geonosian teams to hilarity results with lots and lots of thermal detonators, but it remains to be said that Jawas just are not a good faction. Maybe I will have to eat my words when the next raid comes out, and you gotta use Jawas for some reason, I don't know. Is the crate raid coming back? Is the crate raid coming back? We've had Tuskens and we've had Jawas. Oh my gosh, the crate raid better not be coming back. I don't want to go back to that. No thank you. No thank you. Anyway, my personal opinion on this one, unless it's dirt cheap, I would totally skip on this one. Jawas just do not bring value to people's accounts. I may end up eating my words though. And finally, this one is a little bit humorous. We are getting what can only be described as a princess pack. I say that as a proud owner of the princess portrait and the princess title in this game, because I am Princess Scribble. But it looks like this one is obviously more geared towards getting Galactic Legend Leia Organa. So are we going to get Leia, Princess Leia, Nisa? Are we going to get Drogon? Are we going to get Scout Trooper? Are we going to get C-Rex? Who knows at this point, but all I know is that more Lightspeed bundles is always a good thing. Lots of players like to catch up these catch-up mechanics. It's really just going to depend on, is CG going to hit those price points correctly? We have seen massive creep in the price of these Lightspeed bundles in recent months. I'm not so sure if we're going to see real good value, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope. It's Christmas time. It's the time of giving, of being thankful. So hopefully CG actually nails this one and gets some good value. But that is all I've got to report for you today, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be picking up any of these Lightspeed bundles if they're priced appropriately? Or are you just going to skippity-doo-dah your way out of here and just say, hey, CG, you ain't earned my money, baby? I'll see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.